So when welcome to Color Compton. When you come in, the first thing that folks see is this Maya Angelou quote that states, to every each of us has that right, that possibility to invent ourselves daily. If a person does not invent herself, she will be invented. So to be bodacious enough to invent ourselves is wise. It was important for me to have this quote here because when I was a little girl, above my closet, I had this quote, and I always remember just reading it and thinking like, oh, what type of person am I inventing myself, right? Like, how am I writing my own story before other people write my story? And I just feel like it's so powerful and it's so relatable to how others have historically told the story of people of color. And so I wanted to encourage folks to feel empowered and bold to come in here and this is a space where they can create and develop themselves. So that is what you come into. And we also just have art like in every room. All the art that's in this space is by people of color. We try to have predominantly local Compton artists, but some aren't. Right here, it's a Cuban female artist from Miami. These two prints. And then when you come into our welcome area, of course we have the mural by Anthony Pittman, who's a Compton artist. And then right across from it, we have another piece by another Compton native, Rosalind, who actually donated these prints this series.
All right, I'm Mark Byrd, Byrd, from Virginia. I met Abigail Lopez-Byrd, at in New York City, and I am the founder of the writing group. I'm a writer. I published my first book last year. An educator, and I work in the audio field, so I wear a lot of hats. But that's kind of like how me and Abigail actually met. No. We talked about God, and we had like some of the same ideals, and moved forward to the next. We have 2 children, and we're married, and she had this dream. God gave her this vision to start a nonprofit in Compton. So out of nowhere, she's like, yeah, I applied for a job. Mind you, my career is set in New York City already. I'm like, man, this girl's about to move me across. All right, we got to do it. So we left, and we came here. She hated the job. She quit. And I'm like, well, I ain't working. She ain't working. We got to figure this out. And as both of us aren't working, she applied to start her nonprofit, which is Color Compton. And after that, I'm going really fast here because it's so much that we've done with this space. She applied, she got approved, and she couldn't find nothing around here. It was like everything was like far in Long Beach. You couldn't find nothing, and out of nowhere, we looked at this space, and we were like, you know what? I think we can actually afford it. So let's just get the space. Let's just make a space itself. And we partnered up with Compton Girls Club. Shouts out to Christine. And we started making things happen. We started, tearing down walls. I put in the floors. I started painting. We asked the community to come out, and they started painting. It was like an all community situation. It was really awesome to see how things unfolded. And then we got to the mural. Shout out to Anthony for starting it, and things just started really, going to another level, man. It was really a blessing, seeing this unfold.
So, hi, my name is Abigail Lopez-Byrd. I am here at Color Compton, my nonprofit located in Compton, California. I was born and raised in Compton, and when I was growing up, I always wanted to have a creative space. Like, I didn't know where to go to explore art or history, and when I went off to college and I started learning all these things, I wanted to bring that back into the city. Yeah, so Color Compton really is a passion project for me. Um, I want to be able to provide a space where other young people in the city are able to come and connect with one another, build community with one another, explore art, explore history, learn about this community, learn about their own background. I feel like it's really empowering to learn about your own history in your own city. I think so many folks don't start doing that work or learning about, their ethnic, personal, family background until they're off somewhere when they leave the city or in college or whatever it is. And I think that it's really empowering to not have to leave your city to do that exploration. So the Color Compton is a nonprofit focused around art, history, identity, and community, specifically working with youth to have those conversations and to begin that like multi-generational knowledge sharing where later on they can bring their parents, their grandparents to some of these workshops, to talk about these things and then become mentors themselves to younger students. So my hope is that it becomes this, multi-generational mentoring component, that we can really build on each other, support each other, and mentor each other, and not feel like we always have to leave our city to find these resources and this support. So that's why I'm really passionate about it, again, because it's something I wish I would have had. I wish that I didn't have to leave my community to find places like this. And so to be able to physically hold this space here for other folks, it's really something that I don't take for granted. I'm very thankful to have that opportunity, and every time a student walks in here and gets excited over like what it looks like, what artist is in here, it makes me happy and it makes it all worth it because I want them to know that they deserve, spaces like this here, that they don't have to leave to always find it.